So now changing topics again, Kahuna, who have you been sent back in time to kill?
I'll be back. Let's think. There's a lot of
RoboCop.
Probably best you don't answer that, because we are in Minecraft, of course.
In
I'm just a
Minecraft,
cute
yeah.
innocent otter. No, nothing to look at here.
Innocent
Well, yeah. He committed Minecraft genocide against those clams. They never did nothing to you.
Well, I wouldn't say nothing.
Well, that's nothing
they
compared
did live
to what
in the
Gray
same
Still Play
place.
does to Minecraft. Have you guys ever watched that? Gray Still Plays?
No.
That sounds familiar, but I can't think of it offhand.
He would mod things in Minecraft and go in and do crazy things. Like one of his episodes when he was in Minecraft, he went in there and kept upgrading the axolotls into these big wrestler-looking things that were just like humanoid with giant pecs and arms, and then so he brought an army of overbeat axolotls to fight the Ender Dragon, and they just destroyed the Ender Dragon by chucking fish at him.
That's funny, man. Hold on, wait. I got
shit Gray Still Play does with Minecraft.
All right, Ender Dragon, here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna bring in my macho man, large fish throwing son of a gun, and we're gonna take you down to the ground, brother.
With the Macho Man mackerel move.
I'm gonna choke slam you so hard your ancestors feel it, and they'll be begging for forgiveness. There we go. All right.
We need to get like some Stone Cold Steve Austin voice in there too for you to argue with.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Knock the beers together.
Or like that weird. Remember that weird laugh thing he used to do? Like he'd start laughing at.
What?
Yeah, just like freeze all of a sudden. Holy shit.
Yes, the what chant, the death of all arenas. When the what chant starts, it will not end. It is run when people start saying it, because that means people have run out of things to say and are disinterested. When the what chant starts, it will not end. It just keeps going and going and going, and people think that it's entertaining. It's not. It is goddamn annoying.
It gets old real quick.
Well, like fuck, what was it? Like in UFC, even had a little bit of that. Like George St. Pierre, he would get his name chanted, like GSP chanted, when he wasn't even freaking fighting. Like he was a judge, and people were like GSP, GSP. He's like, all right, guys, no, we gotta watch a fight.
I used to say that wrestling was like the closest we would get to live action comics till they started doing movies.
And then they started making actually reasonably competent ones a while back. But I got like that. Like for me, that was when I was very young. Because like
those were the good days.
Yeah, like we got the two Blade movies that I think are credible. Spider-Man, the original X-Men, and all those. Those were great, man. I miss those movies.
You can still watch them. They didn't go anywhere.
No, Trippy, because soon they're going to be edited and they're going to make Wolverine have like wearing a flaming freaking tank top or something.
Get physical before they start editing on digital streaming services for sure.
Even though DVDs have about 100 years of a shelf life before the data completely erodes, or so I've been told.
Yeah, I've been told something similar. That's right, Andrew Cram. The cream rises to the top. Anyway.
No, you Jesse Ventura.
There you. Oh shoot! I don't know any of his lines. I know his lines from Predator.
Listen here,
you misrepresent what
that works.
There we go.
The Roddy Piper is the best wrestler turned actor. Best wrestler turned actor. Yeah, even though a lot of his movies beyond They Live are pretty schlocky. They Live. Nobody can say they've been in a movie better than They Live, at least in the wrestling.
Hey, that's funny.
To this day, it's still culturally relevant.
I just watched it. They Live today.
I'll be honest. Like, if we're looking at just wrestlers turned actors, The Rock isn't great. His track record is pretty well mixed. But
he's the most successful.
The Rundown, that movie,
I love that.
Straight
movie.
up. That's one of my favorite action movies of all time, and I'll stand by
Yeah,
it.
it's
That
pretty
is
good.
That's when
Haven't seen it in
Rosario
a while.
Dawson looked her best.
That's the
Oh,
one
yeah.
time
Yeah,
she's
that was-
really fuckable.
blended so well.
her now minus 20 years. Of course, she looks better. There we go. Oh yeah, and back when what was it? The Stifler was still a relevant actor too.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's freaking funny in that
You ever
movie.
see this movie Southland Tales?
I don't. I know the name, but I can't. It doesn't bring anything to mind.
The Rock's in it, and it's funny. It's that movie. It's not that good. It's like it tries to be smarter than what it is, and I forget who does it. Richard Kelly or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh,
But
really?
The Rock's performance in that is probably the most I've ever seen him act in a movie, instead of just like kind of be.
So he
you know,
wasn't
the Rock.
just The Rock.
Yeah, it's that movie. He has to be like anxious. He plays like this kind of anxious, like quiet kind of guy. Or Pain and Gain. His performance in Pain and Gain.
Oh yeah, that's
That
like yeah. I
was
don't hate
amazing,
that
too.
movie. Yeah.
I
Seeing
li-
Cokehead. Oh yeah.
I listened
I
to
love that
somebody
one.
actually
He can
compliment
act, but
him
he
on
never gets
his.
these roles.
So I listened to somebody actually complimenting him on his performance in Black Adam, even though the movie didn't do well. He thought The Rock really did try and step out of his comfort zone a little bit because he had to play a more stoic guy and a guy that was trying to be the a-hole, but so he's supposed to remove a lot of his own charm from the role, and it was a little different than his usual heroic type. And he commended The Rock for stepping outside his comfort zone on that.
Yeah.
Although the movie did seem to suffer from his ego, unfortunately.
And then the DCU,
According to rumor.
The DCU was dead on arrival. That was a